sexual assault. Now, authorities in Arkansas are turning to the public asking for any leads, and the FBI has now issued a $20,000 reward for information leading to Hardin's capture. Joining me now is a founding member of the NYPD K-9 unit, Michael Gould. We welcome you back. And you know, Michael, we've learned that bloodhounds are a key factor in this manhunt right now. So let's talk about what exactly their role is in the search and what we can expect.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Laura. So absolutely, dogs, believe it or not, are the best technology available in this circumstance. They outperform helicopters, drones, any other human resources because they got built-in night vision. They can operate, and this is most often when fugitives will be on the moves at nighttime. So dogs can very easily, in the right environments, track them.
You know, Calico Rock and the Ozarks are really difficult terrain to navigate. You know, does that make the job of the dogs more difficult? It must, because we've had Xavier Walton there for the last several days, and he's been taking us through all of these back roads and caves and, you know, the tall brush and the trees. How difficult is it?
No, for the dog, it's absolutely no problem. They have 4 legs, their weight is distributed, so they can navigate through all of these environments. Of course, the human handler only has 2 legs, so the humans are going to have the difficult time. The dogs have no problem. This is their natural environment. They're predators, and this is what they do, and we just have to channel that and recognize their value.
Yeah, one of the things that we reported on is that there was a lot of weather and that possibly the scent that had been picked up, you know, with a lot of rain that came down, may have hindered that. So we'll have to wait and see because we know that they're out there in force. I also wanted to mention to you that last hour we spoke with a couple who lives not too far from where Hardin escaped, Denise and Marcel Grady. They live in the area. Here's what they had to say about what it's like living in and around the manhunt.
The anxiety just keeps rising by the day. The longer that he's out there and they're not locating him has become a big concern, I think, for a lot of us.
Our area is so dense and there's so many possibilities for somebody to hide. It makes it very nerve-wracking.
Okay, so I know that you've been involved in manhunts before. You've tracked them, you've watched them, you've been a part of them. So do you think that Hardin is posing, you know, a big threat to the area? Do you think that he has booked it out of there, that he's far off from this location, or he could be close by? I know it's hard to, you know, look into a crystal ball and guess where he might be. But in terms of the people that live in this tight-knit community, there's not a lot of people that live there, but I don't know. What would you say to the people that are there right now, really fearing that this guy is maybe in their backyard?
Right. Well, you have to use due diligence, of course, and be obvious. But the truth of the matter is this is not a question of if. It's a matter of time. My hunch is he's very close to where he escaped from, within a few miles. The fugitives don't want to move. They set off motion detector cameras in houses, so they're almost like scared animals. So the likelihood of him being armed and being able to take hostages, for example, it's always a possibility. But my hunch is he's just hunkering down, making some small moves at nighttime. And again, it's just and the dogs are going to. It doesn't matter the weather. The dogs will hunt him right down.
Well, that is good news. I mean, the headline of this story has been called "Devil in the Ozarks" because of his violent past nature. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and keep on the story. Michael Gould, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on the program.